Welcome, my mortal friend. I was expecting you. Come, the classroom and the Renfield awaits. In this lesson you will write your first HTML web page. With my guidance, of course.
I'm already here, master, waiting to create my first website.
Your first web page, Renfield, not website. This will come later. Now let me start the lesson and focus. In the previous lesson we created an index.html file and displayed in the browser a simple h1 heading. But this is not acceptable HTML. It has no order, no meaning, no structure. Let us fix this. First, we delete the heading so we may begin with a clean document. Now this is important. Every web page begins with a doc type. The doc type tells the browser to treat this file as an HTML5 document. Next, I will open an HTML element and a few lines below, I will close it. Everything you see on a web page, images, videos, text and forms, lives between those two tags. Imagine the opening tag is the ceiling and the closing tag the floor of my dungeon. Nothing must escape. Now you have already noticed, because you are clever, that every tag starts with a less than symbol and ends with a greater than symbol. The only difference between an opening and a closing tag is the /. In the closing tag, it always comes before the name. This is how we write most HTML elements, with an opening and a closing tag. I hear your thoughts, and yes, there are elements that do not require a closing tag. We will meet them in the next lesson. The web page is divided in two parts, the head and the body. Now listen carefully. The head is where the page thinks. It is not seen, it is not displayed, but it contains important knowledge. Inside the head we place the title of the page, meta information, links to style sheets. It is the mind of the document, quiet, invisible, but powerful. And then there is the body. The body is what the world sees, everything visible, text, images, videos, buttons and forms, lives inside the body. This is the structure, the order of the elements that compose an HTML document. Of course, nothing is visible yet. This is an empty page, but that will change. Now we will add content. First, I will give the page a name, a title, and I will do that inside the head. I will summon the title element. First I open it, then I close it, and inside I type Dracula's bookstore. Ah, yes. Imagine this. Together we build a dark bookstore for me. I like it. Now pay attention. The title element does not appear inside the page itself. It appears in the browser's tab. Let me show you, my friend. Look closely. There is our title element. Excellent. Now I will add content to the body, the visible part of the page. I will call upon our familiar h1 element, and inside it I will type, "Welcome to Dracula's ancient and dark library." But I feel this is not enough. Now listen carefully. The h1 heading has 5 little brothers. He is the eldest. Their names are H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. Each one is slightly smaller than the one before it. They all appear bold, so they stand out from normal text, But the true purpose is not decoration, it is structure. They create hierarchy. Now I will choose the H2 sibling and place it beneath his older brother. And inside I will write, choose from thousands of books of spells and magic, the one that speaks to you. This line is too long. I will make it readable. Oh, much better. Remember, we do not choose headings because of size. We choose them because of meaning. Now let us summon the browser once more and refresh the page. Excellent, yes. Now we have structure, order and meaning. What we do not have is more time. I must be elsewhere, my mortal friends. I feel thirsty. I will see you in the next lesson. And remember, like and subscribe, or I visit.